What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So let's take a look at my favorite company on the market. So it's Alibaba. And what has Alibaba been doing? We've just been going sideways since pretty much December. So you can see that it's just going a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. So now we came back to the bottom of the downtrend. So previously there was a double bottom in play, and that led to a big rally, a decent size one. And now we came back again to the same price level. So this is a triple bottom for Alibaba. So it's a bullish pattern, but I mean, bullish patterns don't work in a strong downtrend. So are we gonna reverse from here and break out to the 160 level, or are we just gonna rally just a little bit, get a small little bounce, and just continue lower? Well, I think the market is just due for a pullback, so Alibaba is going to be no exception. So the pullback could go all the way back up to the 124, 125 level, and maybe even possibly back up to the top of this possible range, which is at the 137 level. So those are my two targets for Alibaba. I think this bounce is going to work, and you can see that there was a little downtrend in play right here. These three bars we're inside of a channel, and we had a recent breakout side of the channel and a move to a new low right at a strong support. So this could lead to a little bounce up to the 125 level and possibly even the 137 level. Anything other than that, I don't see Alibaba doing as of right now. I'll give you guys an update, since I do give you guys weekly BABA updates. Last time I looked at BABA was back here on the 22nd, and you can see the next day opened, it kind of gapped down lower. So it would be nice if there was a little bounce at the 123 level, but pretty much price action broke below the 123 level, came back, found resistance, and now it sold off a little bit more. Now it came back again at the 112 level, where a lot of buyers are not letting it drop further, and we're seeing a bullish candle. So is this a buying opportunity? Well, maybe if you're an aggressive trader, because we could just go up a little bit and then continue lower. So as of right now, I'm expecting a bounce, just because there is some bullish signs on this chart, and just market sentiment is overdone, I believe. So we are due for a pullback all across all of the stocks pretty much. So this could be a good sign for Alibaba in the short term. So let me zoom out on the chart, and you can see that the downtrend hasn't changed at all. We haven't even reached the resistance side of the channel. As you can see, this downtrend is in play. Pretty much Alibaba's been a downtrend since October of 2020. So if we reach October this year, that's gonna be 2 years of down move. So that's usually probably will mark the end of a downtrend. I mean, usually downtrend's not gonna last that long, so 2 years is kind of like on the far end of the scale. So maybe Alibaba will reverse somewhere in Q2 or Q3. We'll have to wait and see. So you can see that we did get a triple bottom, and maybe this right here will lead to a rally back up to the resistance side, because sooner than later I'm expecting prices to reach back up here. So we haven't done it yet, and possibly even get a breakout side of this channel, because we had a breakout side here, but we haven't done it yet because this downtrend is pretty strong. So we'll have to wait to see what Baba wants to do. As of right now, would I be selling at these levels? Absolutely not, because you can see previously this is where buyers stepped into the market. So you don't want to be selling right where buyers are stepping in. So if history repeats, then we're gonna get a little rally up. So probably to the 125 and possibly even the 137. But then again, there is always the chance that Baba can sell off, because the sellers are still in control of this market, and we can see lower prices. So it looks like Baba is bouncing off a prior high. You can see that this was the high for quite a long time, and Alibaba broke outside of it, and now we came back to find some type of support. So we're just bouncing off the prior high back here in 2014. So is this going to be the bottom? Normally bottoms do kind of look like this. However, we are inside of a channel, so a downtrend channel, so that's why I don't put too much stock into this bottom formation. So we'll have to wait to see what Baba wants to do. But I'm a little bullish. Obviously I'm extremely bullish long term, but in the short term, I mean, the sellers are in control, so we got to see signs of weakness and reversal patterns. And this is kind of a reversal pattern, but we'll have to see if Alibaba wants to do something about it. I think we're going to just pull back to the 125 level, possibly the 137 level, and then from there I'm going to probably give you guys an update what Baba wants to do. But as of right now, I don't think we're going to continue lower from right here. I think we might probably going to see a little bounce, and then from there I'll probably give you guys an update. So that's all I have on the daily chart for Alibaba. Let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart for Alibaba, and you can see that we've just been going sideways, like I said, since December, and I pretty much predicted this for quite a long time every time I look at the weekly chart, because there were a lot of doji candle bars back here. You can see that's a doji, that's a doji, that's a doji. So a doji is just a cross, and that means indecision. So you can see that we get this when buyers and sellers are indecisive and they don't know what to do. Sellers don't know what to do as of right now because we are near all-time lows pretty much, or very low levels for Alibaba. And what is the reward from going short over here is very little now. And buyers don't know what to do because they don't like picking bottoms. It's a very low probability. Pretty much every time you pick a bottom, you're just going to be wrong. So these could have been bottoms, these could have been bottoms back here, this could have been a bottom, but prices just continue lower. And we won't know until the downtrend's over, until we see signs of weakness and then bullish signs. So as right now, we are seeing a little bit of sign of weakness because we had that overshoot on the daily chart of the channel, but it's not really leading to any rally. And we did have a triple bottom in place, so this is another kind of sign of weakness. So we'll have to wait to see in the coming weeks and months what Alibaba wants to do. But the thing about Alibaba is that it got the short end of the stick for all the Chinese stocks, because it's sold off. It's still selling off. You can see that it's still kind of in the downtrend. However, a lot of other big name Chinese stocks are just kind of like bottoming out. You can see that Baidu. Let's take a look at this chart. It's just been going sideways for quite a long time. It kind of already looked like it bottomed out. Obviously, it's probably not the bottom, but you can see that we've been going sideways since August of 2021. So Alibaba just started the sideways formation, but this has been going sideways for quite a long time, and the bottom right now is at the 136 level. And let's take a look at Tencent, another very large company. Tencent also looks like it's same kind of pattern. You see what I'm talking about, where it kind of already bottomed out and it's not letting prices go below that $54 level, and sellers are not letting buyers break out of that $65 level. So we're just stuck inside of a range. However, Alibaba was continuing to sell off, so that's good for people who like buying cheap shares, because Alibaba is very undervalued probably right now. But you can see that Alibaba just started the sideways pattern that all the other Chinese companies are doing. Let's take a look at JD real quick. I think JD also has a similar pattern. So you can see it's a similar pattern, just more volatile. It's just been going sideways. And JD had probably the weakest sell-off. You can see that, well, 46% is pretty large, but versus the other Chinese companies, JD wasn't that bad. So just let's look at PDD real quick. Pinduoduo. So this one kind of looks similar to Alibaba, where I was talking about it just was continuing downwards and not really having any sideways formation. But this one's also kind of flattening out. So we could see a reversal soon for the Chinese stocks. But, you know, I'm not picking any bottom. I'm not saying this is the bottom. I'm just saying we are seeing some bullish signs. And eventually we're going to get that reversal that everyone is expecting. So that's all I have for the daily and weekly charts. So just to summarize what I have said, I think we're going to see a bounce from here probably to the 135 level. 125 level, and possibly the 135 level, depending on how strong the bounce is and where buyers want to take the market. But from there, we could just sell off again and continue lower. So we'll have to see what prices want to do when he cuts back to resistance. But we are at support right now, so we could see a bounce, just a minor reversal to see what everyone else wants to do. But that's everything I have for BABA. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.